What's the weirdest thing you've had like that?
Okay, the weirdest thing is the Meigs Field thing. So how old are you?
I am 31.
Okay, do you remember Meigs Field?
All I know is that it was an airport by.
Okay, it was a cool airport.
Drive, yeah.
When if you were a kid, and you went out to the planetarium and you saw that little airport, you would have been jacked up watching the planes land and helicopters. It was pretty cool. And a lot of it was a destination place for a lot of places. It was a very cool airport, gorgeous airport. To land a private plane in. You'd land on this runway with the beautiful skyline right in front of you. I mean, gorgeous
like
stuff.
Michigan border, yeah.
Plus, it was used for bringing in patients for Northwestern Hospital. You know, people that were being, shipped there from other places, emergency stuff. And the Chicago Fire Department's Air Sea Rescue was out of there. Anyway, I get this tip. This is right after 9/11. And everybody was batshit crazy after 9/11. Let's just put it bluntly. Mm-hmm. Everybody was a little nuts because they're waiting for something else to happen. They don't know what's going on. Anyway, Mayor Daley had some bug up his rear end about Meigs Field. He lived not terribly far from there, and he had some concept in his brain that Meigs Field was a safety hazard or security risk for the city. He thought somebody was going to go there, load up a small plane with bombs and fly him into a building or something in downtown Chicago, which was ridiculous. It was actually an extremely secure small airport compared to other small airports. It was fairly secure with the way that they had it set up. So he took it upon himself to tear down this airport. He did not have permission from the FAA, from anybody. One night, I get a call from somebody, go to Meigs Field, look for heavy equipment. You didn't hear it from me. Okay? So I go down there. I'm on the way down there, down Roosevelt Road. I get to about Federal Street. I park, and I see a shitload of semi-trucks behind me with front-end loaders. They've got riding saws. I don't know if you've ever seen these things. It's a cement wet saw that's like 6 foot tall. Mm-hmm. The guy rides on the thing. Okay. They've got lighting trucks. They've got all this stuff, tons of this stuff, one after the other. And I see where they're going. They go out to Waldron Drive. I follow them out to Meigs Field, and blocking the street is the first deputy superintendent of police, who is at night the highest ranking police official. Okay, it's not in his job description to block streets. He never blocks a street. He didn't know me by name. I knew his face. He knew my face, and he kind of looked at me and gave me a grin like, "Oh, you're really onto something today," and said, "You can't be here, and you got to go." I'm like, "All right, great." And I didn't get a shot off there. I think I got one shot off over there, and I'm like, I got to get a shot at what the hell they're doing here. And I still don't really realize what's going on.
Yeah.
So I went around. There's a ramp that goes from Lakeshore Drive to the Stevenson when you come north from south. So I put my car up on this ramp. I risked my life to get this shot. It was technically a stupid move, but I got what I needed. Pulled the car up on the ramp. I could see the airport from there because it's an elevated position. So I put the camera in front of the car, started shooting, and they are ripping the crap out of Meigs Field. They are cutting X's into all the runways and just tearing it up. And I start calling around to the TV stations, and nobody's believing me. They're just not believing me, except for one station who got a call, guy over at Fox, and he got a call from the guys at the fire station because they woke at the Air Sea Rescue guys. They woke them out and told them to pack their stuff and get the hell out in the middle of the night.
But this is where I got to go back. I feel like this is a situation where how did someone not pay more to make it exclusive?
You can't. I mean, you can't do it.
No, you can't do it. Because the stations can't.
No,
do it.
I would
business.
I would upset the other state. I have relationships with all these people, so I would upset them. Everybody wants it.
So short term, it would have been a good move, but you're saying long term, it would have been.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you hear that all the time, like, oh, we got this sex tape.
Yeah,
Or,
but this isn't. This isn't paparazzi. Okay, this isn't an exclusive shot of, some star
Nicolas
doing some
Cage,
stupid
yeah.
crap in the middle of the night, and the one tabloid wants it. That's not the business we're in. This is straight.
So
I'm in clean, straight news.
Okay, so you believe in just the widespread, like, make sure everybody
Right.
knows the news
So
business.
so unfortunately, I mean, a story like that, which is huge, pays the same as when I go and shoot some weather, and I shoot some plows doing something,
Wow.
and some people get stuck
That's
in a
crazy,
ditch.
man.
So it's same, but at the end of the year, it averages itself out.
That's crazy. Because
Yeah.
one is so much more risky for you than the other.
Right.
That's crazy.